Howdy, Possum Patty here, and little Titi too. Yes, Titi is feeling better, so she wants to get in my lap right now. It's Tuesday and time to take out the trash. I have a few trashies here on my desk. If you're new, this is the trashy that not for you, that I made out of bags a while ago. And when I say trashy, the only thing I'm putting in here is basically junk mail, scraps, packaging. I do die cut some packaging. I've done weaving with packaging. I've painted on packaging. And this is kind of big. It's nowhere near done. But then I decided I wanted to make some smaller ones, and I've got 3 little ones over here somewhere. Here's 2 of them. Oh, it's on the floor. Okay. So I started this one. And I figured I needed something to put little bits of trash into. So that's what I'm doing here. This one has a lot of little pockets in it because I used some envelopes that somebody gave me. And it's just a fun place to stick little bits of trash that are left over from your projects. And then I went ahead and made another one because I just thought this vanilla extract box was so cute. Now every time I see a little box, I want to make a little tiny journal. And this one is nowhere near done, but this one's a little different in that I made painty papers for the pages. So I have a video on that. And then I got this cherry cough drop box, and I decided to make a journal out of this one too. So this is my Papa Possum Mini, and this is my Mama Possum Mini, and this is my Baby Possum Mini. So this is a little mini possum family. And then Mr. Possum, speaking of possums, gave me this Drake's coffee cake box, and I just started this one. But I have done some work in there, doing some collaging in here. And I don't have much done in this one either. This one's just getting started. I love to work in them when they have a bunch of stuff already in them, but to get a bunch of stuff in them, you gotta work in them, so it's a conundrum. And this is my holiday mini. Although I've been putting mini holiday trash, I think, in this one too. Little stuff. This one's made from a tissue box. You can see the part where you pull out your tissues there. I'm calling this one Merry and Bright. And I'm putting my holiday trash into this one. And I've only done a few pages in this one. And I'm not really sure which one I'm gonna work in. So, I was going to find something to put over here. So I'm going to pull out a bag of trash and go from there. So if it's big trash or little trash or mini trash or holiday trash, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen today. I just know I'm going to sit down with my mini trashies and a bag of trash and just relax and glue stuff in. Come on along. I was thinking the first thing that I want to do is just to find something fun to finish off this page over here. Make your season brighter. I've got some tissue paper in the background. This came off some junk mail. I have a bag of cards and more tissue paper. And I might look through these cards to find something to put on there, and maybe Mod Podge another tissue paper down and let that dry for next time. Ooh, I got some repo vintage cards in here. Ooh, I put those aside. There's another one. Oh my, this is lovely. New Year's, happy holidays. Oh, this is a Courier and Ives. This is actually a postcard from 1978. I don't know who these people are. Oh, I must have got this in a vintage haul. Yeah, these are my Christmas cards from 1908. This one's from 1898. Well, I'm going to go put these separate. This one's from 1901. Because I don't think I'm going to put these in my trashy. I'm going to put this up on the shelf. Some repro Happy New Year's cards. Happy New Year. Oh, look at this. Happy New Year. Oh, this was my cousin's son's wedding. They got married on New Year's Eve in an aquarium with the sharks swimming in the background. Awesome. Oh, here we are. See the sharks swimming. So much fun. All right. Those really don't belong in this bag. This should be junk in here. Like old Christmas cards and things. All right, I'm just going to put these behind me and see what else is in here. All right, so I want something that's going to speak to me with make your season brighter. Here's a lantern. That may work. Oh, well, this is pretty. I could cut this out and put that on there. What do you think? What do you think? That's a possibility. That's a possibility. Snowman. And here's a lantern. I could. Will that lantern fit in there? I bet you it would. Make your... Okay, we got funny cards here. Well, I think... Oh, that's nice. I'd like to put that in something. All right. Throw that on the floor. I'm going to cut this out and see if I can make it work on this page. Sometimes it's actually easier to cut with the big scissors, which are we're under the pile of papers. Fussy cutting is a thing. So several people have joined hashtag Trash Trash Tuesday, and that's much appreciated. If you want to join, you can make any kind of trashy, any size. Heather C. is doing memory keeping in her trashy. I already made one of those. And Kristina down at the shack, she's doing some trashing too. And a couple other people have joined. I will link them below. And you can trash on any day of the week, because I know not everybody has the same trash day. We don't have trash day. Mr. Possum goes to the dump with the trash. Usually on Tuesdays, but once in a while on a Thursday or a Saturday morning, because that's when they're open. What if I cut out that greenery and just go down here? But keep the poinsettias. And see how that works. Okay. Well, that almost works just perfect. All I have to do is trim off some of those flowers. And I'd say that was just fine for there. How about you? Are you saying that too? Okay, we're going to cut that there. If you don't want to make a journal, although trash journals are pretty easy to make if you want to watch the video how I made one out of the tissue box here. I learned this from Kristina though, so I'm not taking credit for this one. Yeah. But you can always just take, like, you know, a composition notebook, like, you know, you'd buy at the Dollar Tree or anywhere, Walmart, doesn't matter. Get a cheap one. And just pick up a couple pieces of junk mail or trash. Packaging, food packaging is so wonderful. I didn't have this sitting on its head, so. The bottle is hard to squeeze right now. I don't know why. Seemed like it was easier when it was fuller. Now's a good time of year to start a trashy because around the holidays we usually have a lot of trash. A lot of Christmas cards and junk mail and flyers and wrapping paper and tissue paper and ribbons and bows and tags and all sorts of wondrous items that you can put into a trashy. Oop. So I'm going to put this down right on here. I'm going to have to hold it for a second. So it doesn't curl up. Okay, now I'm going to get a piece of tissue paper and I think I'm going to Mod Podge something to this page and get that ready for the next time. This is so cute. That's got to go into something. Oh, will that fit in here? No, too big. Too big, too big. I really want to put this in here. Oh, I found some interesting things in the trash pile. Isn't this pretty? I'm going to have to put this on a page. I'm just going to glue this down. Oh, this is a calendar from 2018. I guess we can call that trash. I think I'm going to just glue this down on the page. I might come back another time and add something to it. Awesome, Patty. What about that card you were just going to put down? It's here. Don't worry. It's all good. It's all good. Well, I can use this for something else. I just feel like putting this in, like right now. And it'll be there. And it's lovely. I don't know if that's a sunrise or the sunset. Maybe it's a sunset. Don't know. Don't know. I think I'm going to use my magic combination of a little bit of glue stick. I turned the camera off and I just spent quite a while just looking at trash, and it was quite lovely. And there's a book here about winter poems. And I found some cards with cardinals on them. And I was looking at old Christmas cards. And I've used up just about all my time looking at some trash. How wonderful was that? How wonderful was that? So I put a few things on the side and they just may show up. I should put the glue on the picture, not the page, because I think the picture is a little bit smaller than the page. So let me slide it around here, see if I can get some of that glue off. Wow, that really stuck. Wow, did that stick? I don't know how, but the camera shut off and I wasn't paying attention. So I'm sitting here telling you all kinds of stories while I'm working and you're not even there. So I got this glue down just fine, and I picked this brown sort of craft color paper with the red accents to add to this card, and I love it. And it fits perfect on this page, and then I'm going to put the words from the card over here. The magic of Christmas is in the moments shared with those who mean the most. I'm going to put that right there. And this will be my... Well, I worked a little bit on that. I'm going to put some words here if I find something. I'm going to look inside the cards. I didn't think of that till just a moment ago. To cut out little blurbs from inside the cards and use them on the pages. I think that's a good idea. If I don't spend so much time sitting here just looking at trash, I might get somewhere, right? There's no rush, there's no hurry. This is relaxing, this is junk journaling. I need another glue stick. Oh, so I had read this, The Magic of Christmas, and it just, you know, magical moments. And one thing I always found, well, snow on Christmas Eve is the ultimate magical moment. But when I was a teenager, I used to go downtown, you know, in the Christmas season when it gets dark so early. And in early December, it's very rainy and dark. So after school, it's like getting dark already. And I used to love to hop on the bus and go down to the 5 and 10 and pick up little presents for my brothers and sisters and mother. And then riding on the bus and just seeing the neon lights from the stores reflected in the wet black pavement of the road. I always thought that was magical. Even the traffic light, red and green, red and green, red and green, reflecting on the road. That whole trip to me was just magical. I know I'm easily entertained. Riding on a bus on a dark, rainy December day to go to the 5 and 10 and just seeing the lights reflecting on the wet pavement. I loved it. I loved it. Oh, you know what's magical? Now, this is like when I'm in my 20s and 30s, so 40, 50 years ago. So, oh, this is a new glue, and it's a little mushy. I gotta be careful. The other one was so dry. I used to love to shop, Christmas shop, on Christmas Eve. Yes. Because back in those days, the stores were decorated. Oh my gosh, they had so many Christmas decorations, and they're all playing Christmas music. And you go from one store to the other and find little presents. And I always thought that was magical. Those are two of my magical Christmas moments. Yeah. I guess I should have a journal and write these memories down in it, okay? That should be in like December daily, a December daily of Christmas memories. Oh, I got that wonderful Christmas book from Tanya. I'm looking down at the floor. Oh, it's still over there in the box. And that would make like an awesome, you know, memory book. I could put Christmas memory. I mean, not just photos, but just writing Christmas memories. I'm kind of using up all my time here, talking while you weren't here. So I'm gonna cut some tissue paper. I did the other piece so nice. I don't remember now I did it. I think I folded the paper. Boy, my brain's all over the place today. That's how I get when I'm tired. I was talking about making junk journals. And then I was talking about Christmas memories. And I'll just rip this here. Ooh, it rips very nice. All right, let's see if we can rip it in this direction. Perfect. Awesome, perfect. Sorry about all that crinkling. Some people like that noise. Some people don't. Isn't that pretty? So we still have snow on the ground. Last night it was 17 degrees. But there's a lot of snow across the country. This was our first snow. And I know other folks have had lots of snow already. And there's even bad storms down south. But I'm hearing that by the time the storm gets to us, it's going to be, we're going to be on the warm side of the storm. So we might not get any more snow for a while. Would have been nice to have a little for Christmas Eve, because snow on Christmas Eve is magical. Christmas magic. I'll have to call the journal Christmas Magic. Oh, did I just do that? Yes, I did. I didn't notice. I did not notice that I did that. It is just tissue paper. Don't be so rough. Okay, we're good. It's good, it's good, we're all good. We're all good, we're all good. Now, why are you putting there? I could have put these on there, or I can put these on there. I cut them down a little bit because I found this book of winter poems, and obviously I've been cutting this up for journaling. And one of my fave winter poems is in here by Oliver Herford. I heard a bird sing in the dark of December, a magical thing and sweet to remember. We are nearer to spring than we were in September. I heard a bird sing in the dark of December. And that is coming out right now. I love the borders on these pages, and I've been cutting cutting these borders and putting them in some journals. And some of the poetry, and some of the little illustrations. So this is a cut-up book. So you can use old books in your trashy. You can use scraps. If you like pretty pages and you want to put in some scraps of your scrapbook paper, wrapping paper, tissue paper, you can do that. I don't think there's any trashy snobs. There might be. There might be a few people out there who are going to tell you what you can put and what you can't put into your trashy. But don't you listen to them. No, ma'am, don't listen to those people. Because you can do whatever you want to do. You want to cut up last year's Christmas cards. You want to use wrapping paper. You want to use tissue paper. You want to use one of my favorite things, cookie boxes. Well, maybe it's one of my favorite things because I've got so many cookie boxes. I'm the cookie monster. I heard a bird sing. All right, we're going to trim them a little more because that's not going to fit on there. And I think a little bit off of this side. I hate to lose that snowy branch, but it's going to... Should we put the birds up high like they're in the tree? And the poem down here? Why not? I should wrap this up. It's getting late. It's getting late. Oh, and I get all these little scraps. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to sit down and start sticking these little scraps into a mini trashy after I end the video. Yes. But, you know, maybe it's because I got so much trash. Maybe it's because I have so many trashies. Maybe because it's just relaxing. So I'm going to put the birds up high like they're in the tree. And then I'm going to put this down here. This is getting kind of sticky. So I just want to thank you for coming along today. I hope you got your trashy out and did a little bit of trashing. I was thinking I should make a video how to make a trashy, but there is no one way on how to make a trashy. No. My gosh, there are so many different ways to make a trashy. So many different ways. I should find something to put right there. Maybe I will at some point in time. Put a little snowflake there or something. Gotta hold that down. Stay, stay, stay. So I got out all my trashies, and then, well, I wasn't sure what I was going to do, but I did finish that page. You can always add more. And I think at some point I'm going to come back and add something to this page also. And I put this on here, and I want to find a word to put there. And this page I did, and now this page. So Stinky Winky Woos is knocking on the door. Maybe TT, I don't know. So I'm just gonna wish everybody happy Trash Tuesday, and thanks for coming along today. Much appreciated. Please give me a thumbs up and a comment below. And if you have a channel, I will come and visit your channel and show your channel some loving and some support. I do that as often as I can. Bye-bye.